So this is an unboxing, reboxing.
What's going on YouTube? So today we're going to show you a little bit about shipping to Puerto Rico. But first up, what's in this box is also going to Puerto Rico. So it's going to be kind of weird, but y'all stay tuned.
Alright, now that the technical difficulties are taken care of via the videographer Cassie, everything's fixed out. So what are we talking about today and what do we have? And that is a Tricycle Pops.
Yep.
Tricycle Pops. What's your favorite dinosaur? Comment down below.
I used to be the Triceratops.
I like the Triceratops, and I like the one. I like the Ankylodillosaurus, the one with the hammer on his butt. Yeah, but now.
Anyway, all right. So I have a very good customer that has grown into a friend, Warner and his son Jose, down in Puerto Rico, that have bought some snakes from me, and they are building a pod collection. Basically, that's their main focus, is pods. So there was a little bit of issues, but not in a bad way, when it came to shipping something from California to Puerto Rico, as far as health certificates. And the person that sent us this box, which has a snake in it that's going to Puerto Rico, just timing and things like that. Anyway, the health certificate was just an issue for this particular person to obtain to be able to ship to Puerto Rico. Plus you have a very long distance there, and shipping cost was really expensive, and just a bunch of factors into that. So Warren reached out to me, and Warner reached out to me and asked me if I would get this animal shipped into our facility and ship it from us to the Puerto Rico. So that's what we're going to do.
Because Georgia's like 20 minutes from Puerto Rico.
Yeah. So in the process of that, he also decided that, or they decided that they wanted to purchase animal that I had that wasn't even for sale. He talked me into that somehow. Hadn't quite figured that one out yet.
You ran into a salesman.
Anyway, so we're going to open this one up. I'll show you what he's getting, and I'm going to repackage this box. I'll show you what he's getting from us, and we're going to pack everything up, get a shipping label, and get this out to Puerto Rico. So there are a couple of things that have to be done when you're shipping something to Puerto Rico. So Reptiles Express will take Puerto Rican shipments, and there are a couple of things you need to know. So one, you have to have invoices. So you want 3 copies of invoice from what was purchased and being shipped in there. So I have 3 pieces of paper. I'm not going, well, cover up some information here. But basically, you would just want, where it's going, who it's from, obviously payment date, invoice number. Doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Real invoices, people. Real invoices.
So you get 3, not just a handwritten thing. I mean, it needs to look like an invoice, but it doesn't have to be super elaborate, and it doesn't have to be from one of your programs that you use. If you are selling multiple animals from you as an individual, then you can list all of them on one invoice. if it's multiple people, they need
so
invoices from each seller.
if they were buying 2 animals from you, you'd have 3 invoices from you, and if they were buying 1 animal from me, I'd also have to have 3 invoices from me with my 1 animal too. Got it. All right, makes sense.
Got it. All right, so those have to go in the box. I promise we're fixing to open this. You also have to get a health certificate. So this animal is on the health certificate, or will be on the health certificate, and an animal that he's getting from us are on the health certificate. You do not have to have individual health certificates, but they have to be listed on a health certificate. Now, there's, depending on how your vet does it, and there's different ways around that, or not around it. There's different ways to do this. So you just have to check with your vet and all that. But you have to have a health certificate with each animal listed that's going into the state. So here's the crazy thing about Puerto Rico. You cannot ship them to an address in Puerto Rico, and you can only ship them to 1 hub in Puerto Rico. So if you get on Reptiles Express and click on Puerto Rico shipment, there's address to 1 hub. That's it.
Is it San Juan?
I don't actually have the label done yet, so I don't remember exactly where it's at. But it's only 1 hub. That's the only place that you can ship. So if they live in Puerto Rico on the whole other side of the island, they still got to drive to that 1 hub. At that 1 hub, your box is obtained there, and the wildlife, fish and game, or whatever the name of the company is that controls all of that, opens these boxes and checks them out with everything that they needed to look at, and make sure you have your health certificate and your invoices and all that stuff, and then they release that box and those animals to the customer that comes and picks it up. So,
and your confirmation that your package got sent is you will receive a package from Puerto Rico with an iguana in it, because they have so many. That's a joke, Tony. There's like iguanas over there are like fire ants over here.
Yep.
All right.
Put these up.
All right, you don't talk too much, so
Yep.
Here.
Let's show off.
Open that thing.
Nah.
What you mean, nah?
It's not
What?
a knife. That's a knife.
Oh wow! Look at that. Where'd you get that from? Let me try this new zoomy thing I got. Hang on. Y'all let me know if you like this zoomy thing. Where'd you get that from?
Where'd I get it from?
You made that?
I made it.
Dude, that's kind of slick.
For those that don't know, I make custom knives, and this style, I think this is the 3rd or the 4th folder that I made. But anyway, this style knife is the first style I have for a folder. Now, I'm sure as the years progress, I'll make different styles, but for now, this is the style folder.
Go ahead and open it up right there.
And this particular one is made from an old file rasp,
Dude, that's pretty cool.
and piece of bone.
You know, just stuff you got laying around the house.
Yeah, no big deal. All right. So, I know this has Warner's name on it, but I'm going to double check to make sure that this guy has the proper. So this comes from Rich Cole's Serpents.
Wait. Zoom. Oh.
Pretty sure he's out in California. I've talked to him on the phone a little bit, and seems like a pretty cool dude. He's definitely into dragons and dinosaurs, it looks like.
I mean, he's cool in my book.
Isn't this like some of that Pokemon card
Let me
stuff
see.
or something? Or not Pokemon, like the card game.
Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Ohs and all them things. Either way, that's a nice card.
So, again, I'm not going to show you this because of personal information.
That's their personal stuff, yeah.
But there is 3 invoices here, which is what they needed, and ball python care sheet, which
Okay.
I guess I'm too bougie to do that these days.
I just assume people know how to care for it when it's the people that buy things and have their own YouTube channels and stuff.
Well, unfortunately, it's probably not the case.
What if we just send take care cards and you just get in there, take care of your ball python?
Alright, so that needs to be.
That needs to be going back into the box. Okay.
Back into the box. And
They got fluff. There's a snake.
There's the snake. And this is a t-shirt.
Cool.
So he sent Warner a t-shirt too, which is cool. So
We'll make sure all that gets repacked in there.
So then that brings up a good question. So a lot of people are going to be like, well, why are you just getting the snake in and turn around and reship it? Well, and I talked about it with Warner as well. If I keep this animal here, and first of all, I don't really want to keep the animal here because of quarantine and things like that. Matter of fact, when we're done with this, I'm going to wipe all this down and before I bring out the next animal. But for quarantine purposes, I don't really want to house the animal here, and we can take it, into a quarantine rack in the house. But I really don't want to do that. If it stays here, it's in a quarantine rack for a week until I ship it next week or the week after or whatever. Or the weather's fantastic, like 70 degrees.
Yes, it is.
Pretty much everywhere. So here, Memphis, and in Puerto Rico, the weather's perfect for shipping. So I don't see any issue with repackaging this animal and shipping it out right away. I think it's going to be less stress for this animal to go 2 days worth of shipping and get it done with and can get back on its normal schedule as quick as possible versus it sitting here for a week, going into quarantine, not eating, not doing anything, putting it in a box and shipping it again. So I could be wrong. You may disagree with me, but that was my opinion,
And this is how we do it.
that's just how we're going to do it. He'll already have these animals by the time this video comes out, so it won't matter then, will it? So this is a special pod.
What makes it special?
The gene special, but it is special too. So a couple episodes ago, y'all would have seen the Inchy special pod female that we imported from Germany, and I didn't know anybody in the States had any available, or I would have probably just bought this. But
locally, yeah.
regardless, really cool snake. Like I told you earlier, Jose and Warner are, building a pod army down there in Puerto Rico, so they wanted to add this to their collection. A beautiful, fantastic girl. So she looks good. Red tongue, flickering it out, moving around.
Got cool patterns on her, on her saddles.
Yep. Most special pods aren't this high patterned, so really, really nice one.
So you got a good one.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna bag this girl back up, get them in the box. I'm gonna clean this area, then I'm gonna show you what he's getting from us.
Wait a sec. Whoa. Wait a sec. I know this snake. I know this snake, Tony. And didn't we just have a conversation about how that snake was not for sale?
Yep.
I guess everything's for sale.
Anything in this room's for sale if you pay enough money for it. So
This is a
blackhead calico red gene, 100% het pod. Not something that I really wanted to sell, but Warner hit me up and he's like, man, I gotta have a blackhead pie girl. Gotta have a blackhead pie girl. I was like, dude, you're not getting a blackhead pie girl. Not happening. I had one for sale, and she sat on Morph Market for a long time, and then Eric Washington ended up getting her. But yeah, I don't have any more that I wanted to sell. And he got talking about red gene and the effects of red gene and pod and this and that and this and that. And I was like, dude, I said, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. We made a deal. I'm not gonna get into the details about it. He's getting this girl. So blackhead, calico, red gene, 100% het pod girl. Hatched right here at HWE. She's been here since she hatched. Eats good. She's almost 900 grams. I expect he'll get a clutch out of her next year. Anyway, we're gonna bag her up, get her in that box, get the labels done. So, see y'all next time.
Be out! Thanks for watching Hardwired Exotics and make sure you subscribe.